Still have my glasses on. Hey guys, this week I thought I would talk a little bit about the strategies that I use when tearing down after a gig to make sure I don't leave anything behind. And in so doing, I'll talk about this handy dandy little case here. Let's get on with that. I had my drum set set up in here earlier today, and I filmed myself tearing it apart just so that I could kind of walk through the order that I do things in. We are hitting the go button. Right, so the first thing I do is I take the cymbals off and put them in the fold down compartment on this thing. Right? Then I set the drums aside. I usually take the stick bag off first, but you know, sometimes I don't. And then all the hardware goes apart. So I generally start with everything that goes in this case, and then switch over to everything that goes in all the drums themselves after. That comes second. In the bottom of the case, I put anything, all the small stuff, you know. Snare stands taken apart. There's the top of my actual stool that's there. In this video, that stool that you can see is not mine. All the bigger stuff goes in the top tray. Yeah. So now, I did a video a while ago about my nesting kit. I'll put a link to it. Essentially, one drum goes in the other. Little coffee hit there. That's funny. More coffee. That's funny. Yeah, that's my routine, and everything has a very specific place in my cases, and I personally put everything where it's supposed to be, myself, personally, every single time. If I'm at a certain point, then I have done everything before that point, right? And as I go, I'm filling the case from the bottom upwards. And then when this is full, it goes out of the way, and then the drums go away, right? Getting into that routine is good in that you know where you're at in your routine. Like if I'm tearing down hardware, I know that all of my cymbals are already in the case. Just because every time I do put my kit away, I do that. I know the cymbals are in the thing, and then the hardware is in the thing, and then the little bits are in the thing, and then the bigger bits of hardware are in the top tray, and then this is closed up and it's out of the way. And then the snare drum is in its case, you know, and then I tear down the drums and put them in each other and then into the one thing. So I know if I'm putting the bass drum into the bass drum case, the 10 is in the 14 and the 14 is in the bass drum, right? And then I know that when I'm at the point where I'm bringing something to the van, I know that everything's already in here that's supposed to be in here because I'm at the point where I'm taking things to the van, if that makes any sense. So yeah, that's it for this week. Just a little quick one. I mentioned it before. The Vintage and Custom Expo is coming up very quickly, 2 weeks. Go check it out if you're in the Sydney area or will be in the Sydney area. It's at the Factory Theatre in Marrickville. It'll be tons of fun. Come say hi, you know, or don't. Like usual, hope you guys had a good week. If you liked the video, share and like the video itself. Leave a comment. Tell me what you like, what you don't like. Subscribe to the channel, all that fun stuff. And see you next Tuesday. Okay. Wait, I forgot.